guys, so today's video I'm actually going to be kind of reviewing and really getting a feel for a Hellcat. I haven't really driven one. Actually, I haven't driven one. I've been in one before, but it was an 8-speed. This one's gonna be a 6-speed manual. It's Caesar's. You guys can check out, here's Caesar.
Hey, how you guys doing?
And he's got his own YouTube channel. We'll put it on the bottom here and link it below as well. But he's gonna tell us a little bit more about his Hellcat, what's done to it, and we'll probably go for a drive too. All right, so what year is your Hellcat? Let's start with that.
So I spec'd this car back in 2016. So it's a 2016, obviously. I got everything, all the options I wanted on it. So a lot of people, they like modifying their cars and everything, but pretty much this car, it was spec'd the way I wanted. So I'm happy with it. Maybe later on in the future, I want to do more horsepower, like obviously, but.
So you got a bunch of stuff done to this though, right?
Engine mods, not much. Just oil catch can from Building Technologies. You know, when you order one, you gotta wait like 6 months.
Yeah.
And you get the pack and you're like, what the hell is this? Boom, there it is.
Yeah.
Oil catch can.
Yeah, I think I had a similar one on my truck too, so I know they definitely work. You definitely need one on one of these motors. It catches a lot of junk, right?
Oh yeah. I bet you if I open it, it's like pretty much full. Because I need some oil change soon. Wheels, I really love these brass monkeys. So I've been looking at a lot of wheels. It's gonna take a company like, it's gonna have a hard time for me to replace these. So I went with the tires. The tires are
the wheels are the ones that came on it though, right?
Yes.
The brass monkey.
Brass monkeys.
So you went with a lower profile tire, you were telling me, right?
Yes, the real profile, they're 30, so I can do tire rotations and everything.
Oh, that's perfect. So the front wheels on a Hellcat, they're the same width as the rear?
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool.
So I can do tire rotations.
So you went from a 40 profile to 30, so that's why it sits a little bit lower that way, right?
The stocks are 275s 40. And
yeah.
I went with 295 30.
Okay, so you got more grip, and then you did something to the springs too, right?
The springs are H&R, and it lowered the car a lot. It changed the stance a lot. So
yeah.
I like the stance.
No, it looks real good.
I have the stock springs at home, but they're not going back in.
No, definitely not. So, and then on the back you put one of these duck bills, right?
Yes, I did.
Or wicker bill, you guys are
calling.
calling.
This is a wicker bill from 01 Adams.
Oh, okay.
I really love the look at these. There's a lot of out there in the market, but this one, I just like the way it looks.
Yeah.
And it doesn't cover my camera, so that's the one thing that
Oh, why a lot of them are covering the cameras?
Yeah, you can see the cameras here, but
yeah.
And when it's dark and anything, you can still see.
You can still see.
Yeah. And then for the exhaust, like as you're gonna hear in a minute, a lot of people do straight pipes. I just went with Dynamax. I think they're called Bullet Racing mufflers. They're smaller, but it's just not as raspy as a straight pipe. So that's what I like.
Okay, cool. So yeah, it's definitely louder than stock, but you just did the mid pipes, right?
Yes.
And then did you do anything with the rear mufflers or no?
No.
No.
They're stock.
Okay, it's still catted, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Still have the cats and everything.
You're still trying to stay CA compliant?
I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. Yeah. You know, that's something you got to be worried about, but I'm happy with it, you know, so I'm happy with it.
Yeah, no, it sounds good without being too obnoxious, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you're not going to get in any trouble with it. It just sounds good and healthy, but at the same time sounds mean. Plus, it's not going to drive you crazy, right? Like, it's not too annoying. All right, so Caesar, you got to tell me a bit more about the interior. And actually, tell me about the story about this car. So you went online. I'll let you talk more, but you went online, spec'd it out.
Okay. I don't want to make it long, but I was looking for a car, and I was between the Corvette and this thing comes out.
I think most of the people on this channel will appreciate that.
Yeah, that guy comes out, and I was like, let me check this car out. So I saw the car. All the ones I was seeing online, everything were red, and I spec'd this one out, and this was right next to my house. So all the specs, everything, wheels, interior. I wanted no sunroof. The black hood, everything right next to my house. So they made me a good deal, and there you go.
Now you have it. So some of the options, right? So I'm sure the red suede was probably an option, right?
Yes.
So,
I think there's 3 or 4 options with this one, the black one, and then
it's a really nice spec.
So I really like the red.
So are we calling this suede or Alcantara? I don't know what the difference between suede and Alcantara is. I think it's just a fancy word for the same thing, isn't it?
Alcantara, yeah.
But what's the difference between suede and Alcantara? Same thing, no?
Yeah, it's cheap.
It's cheap. And then he's got the carbon fiber around the 6-speed. Leather stitched wheel. Even the back seats are looking pretty nice too. Same thing. You got the red everywhere. It's a good spec, man. I like this thing.
Okay, so you already know about my car, so you want to take it out for a ride?
I think so.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do it. All right, so we're gonna go take it for a little drive, see what it's all about. Still 707 horsepower, right?
Yes.
So we'll see what all 707 horsepower feels like. Is that street suspension? All right, so first impressions, this thing feels awesome. Like the bucket seats and everything. I mean, it just feels good. The wheel, it's got a few different contours right there and there. So I don't know, I like the way it feels. Caesar's got it set up this way, so he's got a full 700 horsepower and then street suspension, right? So that's like a softer suspension.
Yeah, it's a traction.
And then which one's, oh, that's traction. Suspension's tracks.
Yeah.
So suspension's as stiff as it goes, but you have different springs, so how does that work with that?
It's a little bit more stiffer, but I always drive it on track. So before with the custom ones, it was more bouncy, and when you take turns, you could feel the roll, the body roll. But now with the H&Rs, it's stiffer. You have more confidence taking turns. You're gonna feel it when you take the turns here. You're gonna feel like there's no body roll. Yeah. And the car just stays planted. All
right, cool. I'm liking sitting in this, like the whole cockpit feeling though. It feels good. Not too crazy. Damn, that feels awesome, man. That was. Wild. You can get yourself a lot of trouble on this thing. I just like the way it sounds, though. Where do you get the pops? Like, what RPM?
I don't know, man.
You don't know?
I just like when they just come out of nowhere.
Damn.
You can see it just keeps pulling.
It won't stop. It won't stop.
There you go.
How much gas do we use? About 5 gallons already. First time I've actually driven one, actually.
Really?
Yeah. I've been inside one though. I went in Adrian's, but his is automatic. But that's the first time I've actually like been inside one and driven one. So
how you feel about the manual?
I like it. It's got. I think it has the same transmission as the Viper, right?
It does.
Yeah. No, it feels good. It feels good. It's definitely like, this is faster than the Viper, I would say, right?
Yeah.
You got a lot more weight, but you got a lot more power, so I think you're making up for it.
I'm glad he's saying that because he has a Viper, so that means a lot. That means a lot to him.
No, it is. It's fast. Cool. All right.
Man.
All right, so that was awesome, man. Thanks, Caesar, for letting me drive that thing. Appreciate it. That was, like I said, that was the first time I've ever driven one. I think I kind of need one. I don't know if it's in the budget right now.
Hey, whenever you need it, man, just let me know, bro. You know
we might have to. All right, thanks. We'll see you guys. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Yeah, I mean, have you guys driven one? What do you guys think of the Hellcat? Is it still fast by today's standards? Or anything you want to know about this car, leave a comment below. He's also on YouTube, so check out his channel. But any like questions you guys have on this car, he'll be sure to answer them too. We'll see you on the next video. Take care.